Oh.
In my wake, hold along. Fate inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
That's a good start, I can tell you that much.
I hate whiskey.
Yeah, I'm sure this whiskey was the reason you got all weird. Spot hidden. Mental trauma. No, this is not the nuclear armor. This is the Call of Cthulhu game. So far, it seems pretty cool. I'm just trying to figure out everything.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
No backup. That's a cat.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Oh, there's a brought here. Plug it. I don't think it is. Might be. I don't know, to be honest with you.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
Detective
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Ooh.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Each character point allows you to impose. Okay. I have 8 available. Okay. Where should I put the last one? Candace, where should I put the last one? Thinking about putting it on spot hidden. Investigation it is.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
And that's where the term hang up comes from. When you cell phone kids. There's somebody here.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
Ah, the fedora.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
That's a cool painting.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? A painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36 Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decided on a domestic accident, but they nevertheless insisted on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a recent match in Darkwater, to leave a recluse life, or son Simon. That's all I get. Let's check this out.
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You never know what to expect with these eldritch horrors. But most of the time, there's some crazy-ass twists.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state.
The police is in on it. The
I
police
believe
is in
you
on it.
are right, sir.
I can tell you that right now.
This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. It's not like I have a choice.
The motive is to
Darkwater.
appease the great old ones.
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book,
Has been inhabited since
it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
I guess it wasn't talking. Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such native and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of a long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No, maybe it's both. No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remembers the mysterious, tumultuous stories of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. We saw a bunch of dead sea creatures in the beginning.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Sammy. Summers. Okay. I can't take my fedora. Hmm. Did you see the intro? It's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Oh man, I haven't even started playing yet. That was just the beginning. Right?
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
The same
Does
one
the
that got you.
Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Oh yeah, that game, Nuclear Nightmare. It's funny because I was looking through, you know, like Aldrich games and that stuff, and I remember there was a game for the Xbox back in the day. based on the movie The Thing, and supposedly there's gonna be like a remastered version, but it's not released yet. It just says coming soon. And then when I was scrolling, I saw a picture on a title that looks exactly like the title poster for The Thing, the movie, but it was called Nuclear Nightmare, and I was like, what the hell? So I looked it up and I was reading on it, and it's like, it's the same thing, but they changed the name. I was like, wait, what? Why would you do that? But it looks interesting. It's only like $1.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
They
You
really
can't understand. You're not.
play it.
Blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Oh, Candace! Candace!
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals. You're completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not like another one of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
I am Detective
There's
Fedora,
something
and I will be
coming.
respected.
Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Anyway, next movie night, we're watching The Thing, because that's a badass
You
movie.
hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
There's nothing for you here either.
Just now.
Beat
I
it.
said you a bilge rat. And even a pox limpet.
Oh yeah, a lot of this takes place during Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. Hey, be careful.
That dude's so drunk, he's like, oh shit, I guess. Thank you.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Oh, hey, he didn't show respect, Candace. Why, yeah, yada.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
No.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Why do you give you that option if you can't throw a bunch of fisticuffs?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's true that they were strange.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to
Candles
see
with the
them
words
for
of
yourself.
wisdom over here.
Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yeah, give me a fucking drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before
Yeah.
you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant anything else.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Guess that's it. You don't give me goddamn whiskey, boy.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the
Yo,
last
what is up?
Biggest. The one of the miraculous catch.
Hablando de otro gang sign from this shit, bro.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Waka waka.
Watch
gang.
what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Cecilia is that broken ship we saw when we got to the island. Cecilia returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Besides that went beyond that of rainbow toothed whales. Cetacean? Is that her? Cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. Damn. The surviving sailors told of frightening accounts of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched and its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. Special evening at the stranded whale to celebrate the return of the three builders. All the staff of stranded whale invite you to exchange. Oh. Mr. Marks is putting on the warehouse with the land.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
You can't talk to him. Well, you talk to this soul, right?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Damn, nigga. Feisty, just like a... Oh, damn. Something's over that shifty guy. You can see all those marks on his arm. Oh. I think.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Terms of agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just. It's Captain Woman.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
I was like 85% finished with my campaign, and I just completely forgot about it.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
JRPG.
The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Well, it's mine is based on 1980s, early 1990s California, and it's already like everything's set except for like the characters. I didn't send you guys like the characters and stuff.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
But
yeah, I saw that.
Hold on, I'll see her.
I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
You valuable character?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
So the reason I remember the campaign is because there's another free campaign that I know about called the Lightless Beacon that takes place in a lighthouse island thing. And right now when I saw it, I was like, hey, that. Oh, wait, my campaign. And I just like, oh, shit. I forgot I was working on it. Like, everything's already typed out and everything. I just got to get back in that mindset. Which I'll try to do it somewhere in December. Like in the middle of December. Before the big day.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get us into trouble.
The big day being Christmas.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Why, you could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Alright, how are we getting later, boys? Are you Candace?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
Silas, the guy with the
No,
book?
he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water.
Spot hidden secure. Unless it's to take hidden items in the close from. Alright, what's the rest? What was it?
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
No. Am I supposed to do something? Why is that blinking? So it blinks in here. What am I missing? Oh! It's like rolling the dice without rolling.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter. A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
Do I need a lever?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Oh.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Okay, cool. I get to look for stuff myself, but that would like indicate it to me and stuff. Which is cool. Oh, any one more thing? What else? What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I just went with the suggested brightness that the game indicates at the beginning. I don't want it too bright. It changes the atmosphere. Oh, got it.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I'll turn this off now. Oh, hold on, let's do it.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Oh! The candles need a light. Whoa! I could have guess. I can just be normal, but whoa! Whoa! What's going on? Going this way? Right? Oh, what is that? Oh shit! That scared the fuck out of me, dude. It's that stuff he inhaled earlier that you made him see shit, bro. Dude, I genuinely felt my heart go. I was like, it was. Ooh.
This is primitive.
I know, but I decided to play it right now, even though it's like bright as hell outside.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Oh, I gave him 1 point.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, I have 2 points. Oh.
What happened here?
Detective mode on. Oh. He's one of those monster energy drinkers. He punched the mirror. Who's making lasagna. Let's see, what else?
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Melatonin, huh? Oh, let's see here. Oh, that's not scary at all.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Looks like her ex-boyfriend.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? It smells as bad as it looks.
Oh, I have to hold it. Okay.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! The Hawkins case has been wound up. Let the dead rest in peace.
It's clear that you knew the victims. I'm sorry to dig up bad memories.
I can still see the poor child lying burned on the floor of their drawing room. We had to tear him off. The marks must still be there. They're in my mind anyway.
It's horrendous. I'm going to need your experience to bring him justice, Officer Bradley. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it.
I don't know, man. I don't trust Andrews.
God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Wow.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf?
I'm a
I've
detective.
got my eye on you.
Everything is my
We'll
turf.
meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
I know my fedora's around here somewhere.
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Inconspicuous. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place thought to be abandoned reveals some surprises. Signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting interrupted in his searching by Officer Bradley. Pierce convinced him to join his investigation, and the police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. I don't know, man.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
You're talking about Winchester?
That's right. The Hawkins' old caretaker. Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though, he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have many.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
This isn't night?
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
I'm gonna finish the job.
1693. This house is much older than it seems. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute.
Poor
I
kid.
didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial.
Poor kid.
What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? And steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Alright, well, catch up when you can, I guess.
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Give me that. Control yourself, old man.
You've got guts, you little bastard.
You and I have got some talking to do.
Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Vermin?
Yeah, that's it, vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do.
Good old
Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
I don't know. I don't trust this guy.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Oh,
follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Oh, what is that? Ooh.
What kind of meat is this?
Exactly. That's what I said.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Oh, that's that special whale they're blabbering about. Find the fire scene.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Yo, happy Thanksgiving, bro. As you can see, dinner served. We're having Eldritch Horror.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Yes.
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
I doubt it's human.
Well, we don't have all day. The
They
scene
killed
of
the rat.
fire is next door.
See the rat? I died. Well, I guess I ate it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely some kind of weird picture. Do I have a center? Yeah, I do. Right here. What is this? Send me. Guess it's. Just kind of confusing. Into trauma. I don't know what these are, to be honest with you. These are just. Oh, I think the more of these you unlock, maybe your sanity starts to deplete. You're getting crazier and crazier.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. But it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
I like this. I feel like a real detective when I do this. Charred body.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are
So
the
that he's not charred.
They had a fight. Why? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
The painting.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
A little bit of booze there, buddy.
Did someone escape the fire? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I think that some of your colleagues should turn in their badges. This room is bursting with evidence that seriously contradicts the official inquiry.
Well, of course, Mr. Holmes. Like what?
He's pumping me for information because he's the one who hit it.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Honestly, you don't find that
See, he sounds
suspicious?
more and more suspicious
That's
to me.
troubling, I have to
Until he
admit.
talks.
But I trust Silas. And Dr. Fuller is an authoritative figure. The mainland folks are damned envious that he's here with us. A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it.
Don't get sassy.
Let's move on. I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I suspect a crime of passion.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
The painting did it.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Of course it is. Oh, when I read it, it goes up. Nah, I can't put it in voice off. Nah, I get it.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. The same bandages that I saw in the warehouse on the docks. And given the bloodstains, I'd also say that it's the same person.
Hmm. Oh.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. There's something disturbing about this painting. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
In Cthulhu mythos, you got the great old ones, and you got the deep ones. The deep ones usually reside in the sea. The great old ones reside in space. Space.
Greek mythology. Hecate, goddess of the dead, daughter of Tartarus, and mother of Scylla. What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Fortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to come to senses. If this disturbance were to occur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obligated to involve the police. And tunnel word. Oh, the goddess of witchcraft. So it just makes it sound like walking or running.
Locked.
kid's room?
The boys' room.
Totally normal. I remember when I used to draw horrific monsters.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
The kid accidentally called the other chores, imagine.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy.
Oh, he was having
What
visions.
was wrong with this family?
Yeah, now we get to this.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something.
That kid was
Something
fucked up.
terrified him.
You're still saying? Nope. Damn, I can't see shit without the light. Oh, the
What
master
will her
bedroom.
room reveal about her? Perfect.
Not going in there.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never do. Well, I guess I have to go in there. The kid did this.
Locked. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonial circle. The creature is not yet anchored in our dimension. An expulsion ritual might work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the elder sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all proven reliable. Of proven reliability, sorry. Oh, that's still. But he was burnt.
Locked. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Ooh, she was making that money.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
That was the kid's imaginary friend. What are you talking to? My imaginary friend.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Ever since you left to bury yourself away on the Lost Island, your art has been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at premium prices. Percentage response, recent sales attached. Next moving up. What's your imaginary friend saying? He said, yeah. Is that it in this room? Yes.
Bradley? Is that you?
Door's right next to me.
Is anyone there?
Oh my god, it's him. He's the one who escaped. Okay. Oh, occultist! It's the cop guy.
You!
It's the cop guy.
Stop!
No, I'm just guessing. Goddamn, run faster! Jesus Christ!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
Can I go back and... Oh, no, I can't go back.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
Must have got out some way.
No, he was here.
Did he?
I'm sure.
Did he get out?
Let's search
Huh,
this
Bradley?
room.
I don't know. I don't trust you, Bradley.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph.
Good old
Probably
Lovecraft
another
stories.
friend of Hawkins.
Oh, cool.
It looks like an old Seaway map.
Oh, this opens
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
in one direction. But where's the... It's gonna be a trigger. Oh!
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
I am such a good detective. Okay.
Doesn't work.
Okay.
I must have missed something.
Okay, yes, it does work, but I think it has to...
Seems like this came from a log.
Ah, right here, right here, right here. .33 north by 53 west. Okay, these are coordinates.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Okay. So then it's gotta be... Hell yeah. Big tip, huge fedora at the service. Okay. So, I'm pretty sure it's got something to do with the coordinates. But I don't see anything. If it's this one...
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Oh, maybe this one. 33 Amber, 53 West, only because it's in parentheses. West is this way. Oh, brother. Okay, so... 3 no, it's 33... Damn it, I gotta look at it again.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
33 north, 53 west. Okay. I'm a fucking genius!
Well done, Pierce.
Sorry. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, I'm a good investigator. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire reveals its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail the survivor had undertaken to search the place, looking for proof. But a hooded man leaped, which is probably Bradley, into Sir Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting. Detective and police officers set after him. They're following him to the office. Charles Hawkins discovered a secret passage. Yeah.
The secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Oh, is he
Yeah.
true? Is he true?
And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel. Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats.
It's one of those horrors. What's this? I'm interested in that.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest?
We're gonna open it, man. Not the first trail. Am I missing something? Okay, I can't escape, or I can't leave investigation mode yet, so I'm missing something. What am I missing? Oh!
This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
She was spying on them. By the way you're leaning, you should have fallen in by now.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps.
You see the guy?
There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
I kind of don't want to go in the water again.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. A sad way to go. A sad way to go. An old diary.
Wait, I can't read the things that I find.
Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
Hey, look, I'm playing Skyrim. It's Cthulhu.
What's
yes.
going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Hey, Piers, I'm over here, bro.
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Oh. I'm not gonna do that. Oh. Oh my god, they're doing witchcraft on me. Ooh! What the hell?
A mass grave.
I guess these guys put me on the pedestal.
I gotta...
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Oh, shit. Okay.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Right?
Is it my turn?
Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Consult diary?
A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals. I can't read Latin.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal will.
Ya Cthulu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink Upadk Cthulu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Upadk Cthulu Loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Yor El Cthulu Kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
I've been playing for 2 hours? Holy shit.
Cthulhu Bug Shug.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
La Cthulhu Nafal Fatagan.
Okay, I think I have to move now.
Locked.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, we pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Stelbisna Cthulhu Kashok.
Bring me more sacred flesh.
Oh, damn, I thought it was an entrance here.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Man, I love those cultists, man. I can't let them see him. Can't let them see real well.
Cthulu, Lenalaf, Kli Nochschlag, Ele, Gorkanira, Sigov, Kristelbas Natulu, Lenalaf, Kle Norschlag Rele, Gorkanira, Segoth, Enerbedach, the gift, Kristelbas Natulu.
Bradley, what are you doing here? I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh, shit! Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate!
Bradley, get back!
Shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it!
This was in the beginning, but in a different way. Holy shit.
You shouldn't have seen this.
Fucking run! Oh, they were gonna chase.
Caving in. I need to get out of here.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Oh! I guess Bradley wasn't in cahoots with him.
My leg!
I'm concussed. Did the cultist?
Light! At last.
Oh, fuck, it's scared me. Appears that Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting of the Plague of the Cult, set in a network of underground caves, traveling with the Hawkins man, and they witnessed a strange ceremony led by Charles Hawkins. Very much alive, Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer as he tried to escape from him. Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall and rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in critical state. Who found him? Honestly, I thought the game would have ended right there at the caves, but I guess not.
He's having a seizure.
He will survive. Strong subject.
There, he's opening his eyes.
Saved him, Fuller.
I can't get up.
Don't move, Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa! Go easy, my friend.
You were dead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too, we were dead! What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
What? No!
Oh, this game's just getting better and better, huh? Am I in an insane asylum? Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Where am I?
They put it in drugs.
Mr. Sanders, you have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
You don't understand. If I go out, he'll see.
You can't escape.
No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to find me.
Am I limping? I don't have a light source.
They tracked and hunted me, pursued me right into their dreams. They scribbled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings. No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter
Leviathan.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awaken and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Do not be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Give me a goddamn ladder back.
say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
I told you not to let her come here. No. Do it again. I'll report you. All right. I know.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills left. They've run out again upstairs.
Put a few aside for me, will you? And above all, leave the wheels where they are.
We can never set infrastructure and building stop occurring experiments. This looks time we're going to the gas.
The green gas leaves from here, and it runs through the whole building. This valve controls the pressure.
Your machine as best it could. Can. However, the pipeline has been damaged and fluid gas escaping. I can return mechanic. God damn, why are they so goddamn loud?
The control wheel is missing. It's impossible to break this chain with my duct. This padlock is too complicated for me.
Man. So... I gotta find... duct that leads me down.
It's locked.
Of course.
He'll fight! You can see me!
Let's calm down, please. Pain is just information, dear Francis. Invaluable information for my research.
Kill me!
What?
If you don't kill me, he will.
My poor friend, I fear your mind is lost forever.
Good God. What could this machine be used for?
Yeah, gouge his own eyes out. Nuts.
Have I activated anything? This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. Worse and worse.
Is that brains?
Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel.
What the hell is this?
What's the connection between this meat and the electrical installation?
That's why I like cosmic horror. It's just fucking out there.
Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine? The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs?
You. Yeah, you there. Come here. I don't know what you're doing there, but you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you. Help me, and I'll owe you one.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
If I find something, who knows what I'll do.
Don't play the wise guy because you're on the outside and I'm not.
Oh, it's right there.
What is well down inside me? I feel it in my head and in my body. It roars and swells and has strength of oceans.
No, not 6. 4, 5.
I bet there's no longer any priests on Darkwater.
I saw that guy at the very tail end.
I don't know what this date is, but the calculations, they're right. 4 days, maximum. 5 at the most.
I wonder what happens if I stay in here for too long. So it goes around. It's kind of fast. sleeping pills.
It's done. Now for the others.
What? Give me 1 sec, friends. Okay, I gotta hide in there. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. I don't have a I'll be right back screen, so if anybody comes in, privacy screen. Oh, goddamn. Oh, I'm going to do. I don't know why they asked me for help and not wait for me to get there to help them.
Dementia? Self-inflicted wounds?
After he had shown grave signs of madness.
Sarah Hawkins.
Oh.
She was a patient here.
The plot thickens. Chocolate? Oh shit. Oh, I think the camera fucked up. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, yeah, so.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
That. I got chocolate. Is there sleeping pills here? I can check that again.
I can still increase the load. What will happen if I increase the current to the limit? What is going on here? Locked.
Shit. Is this guy still here?
Perfect.
Right. Oh, shit. Okay, cool. He didn't turn. Drugs.
With these chains on your wrist, you can't escape. Where do they keep their sleeping pills? Scopolamine, morphine, my new friend's sleeping pills.
Oh, he's coming this way. That was a close one.
I've got what you want.
Show me!
There. And remember, they don't come for free.
Don't you worry, you'll have your diversion. Go on now, go hide yourself. The crows! They're everywhere! Make them go away! Help! Help!
carnage. Theoretically, I've only got one lever to push.
Can't remember what the levers are. Oh, in there. Never mind.
I can still increase the load.
Still? Jesus Christ. Is there one in here?
It's no use. The padlock won't give. So far, this has been the hardest part of the game. Yeah. Later, bitch. It's no use. The
That's not for
won't
this?
give.
Oh, boy.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Put this one there.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands.
Where is there another locked door? Just the one something. Yeah. I know I would have.
All the levers are activated.
Ah, finally, there's the thing I was looking for. What's up? Give me a second. Be right back. Future graphic settings. Okay. Ah. Hello.
It's impossible to break this chain with my bare hands. This lever must turn on the gas machine.
Okay, I got this ready. I gotta go turn on those switches.
That should draw the attention of the guards. I should hide.
Damn it. What's going
on? No!
Is there...
Is that all the guards?
Doctor, is that you?
Don't you worry about the doctor. Right now, he'll have plenty to keep him busy with his precious machine. It gives us time to get away. I'll undo you.
Get away? Get away where? I can't go anywhere. It'll find me, like it found me here. You're mistaken about the beast. Don't stay with me, or you'll end up the same way.
You're Sanders, aren't you? I heard you from my cell. What did they do to you? What does Fuller want with you?
The doctor? You think it's the doctor who scares me? The doctor wants to heal me. But he's the one who's crazy. He wants to restore my sight. He wants to give me back my eyes. And yet I told him that I didn't want him. I do not want to see it anymore. The real culprit is Sarah. Her and her accursed paintings.
You're kidding me. You're talking about Sarah Hawkins.
The one and only. The legendary. There is no artist more enlightened or cursed than Sarah Hawkins.
In her office, I saw signs of a ritual, perhaps an invocation. These things, that's what makes you say she's cursed.
You're wrong. It was not an invocation, but a revocation. But she failed. And that's what counts.
What's going on this island?
I'm so sorry. We should never have met.
What are you talking about?
Destiny! It has trapped you. Don't let it see you, or you won't be able to escape it. Don't look at it. That's how it finds you.
What finds me?
Sarah Hawkins' visitor. The Shambler.
Sanders, pull yourself together.
Without her, it's no longer possible to save me.
No! Sanders!
Oh shit!
What the hell? gotta... Okay. This is insane. What killed him?
Damn it. Am I not supposed to go that way? Oh yeah, I can. I don't know, I'm fucking fucked up now. Oh, there you go. Better.
Damn! The gas! Oh. My head.
Peter, we need to move on.
Oh, that's all I need to do. I thought the pipes were gonna like explode or something.
Who goes there?
Well, they say you escaped the asylum.
That nightmare again. I need a drink.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't think this game was gonna be this like long and intricate and stuff. I just thought it was like a short game. That's why I was like, why is this so cheap?
You're awake, Mr. Pierce. How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day is only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
He's right there.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
You two know each other pretty well.
It's a tiny island. Everyone knows everyone. Especially since I'm a police officer and Marie's a doctor.
The chemistry is obvious.
I do seem a little bit stupid, don't I? Anyway, let's get back to the business at hand.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just an accident.
And what brings you to that conclusion?
The fact that Charles Hawkins survived the fire.
I don't understand. Mr. Hawkins was buried.
That's what he would have you believe.
I have a hard time believing you.
You were there, Bradley. You even opened fire on him.
I'd remember that.
Why would he fake his own death? Do you think he covered up his wife's murder?
That's possible.
Seems hard to swallow. Don't you have anything more concrete, Pierce?
Bradley, what do you remember?
I don't understand your question.
The night we went into the Hawkins mansion. You don't seem to remember the tunnels and what occurred there.
No memory of going down any tunnel. No, we were in the manor, then,
Then what?
The rest is quite blurry. I don't recall how I came back home.
And then?
I went to visit you at the hospital, and called on Marie's help to get you released.
And you don't remember the events of the tunnel?
I don't. Let's talk about something else.
What I'm sure of now is that the Hawkins case isn't just...
And what brings you to
the fact...
I don't know.
That's what...
I have...
You...
Why would he...
That's
Seems...
So I already know.
Given the energy he pours into Riverside, I presume it was Fuller's creation.
His father's, to be correct. He was a surgeon on board the Scylla. He founded the hospital in 1904 with funds from the Hawkins family before he died and his son Thomas Fuller took over.
Two families inextricably linked.
Most island families are that way. Captain Fitzroy's father was also a seaman aboard the Scylla.
Powerful families dominating everything.
Yes, and as you could tell, Dr. Fuller is like some crazed emperor.
He wouldn't be happy if he knew we were snooping around.
I know the risks. I don't fear him. Do you wish to know anything else?
I found a file bearing Sarah Hawkins' name in the Institute's basement.
It makes sense. A powerful family like the Hawkins had the means to hide such a disgrace.
But everyone knows the Fullers have been taking care of the Hawkins for at least a generation. And all were aware of Mrs. Hawkins' fragility.
Perhaps, but no one would allow a psychiatric internment.
From what I read in the file, Fuller used her as a subject of his experiments.
Francis Sanders and Sarah Hawkins, subjects of Dr. Fuller. Why those two?
Dr. Fuller seems to be leaving a trail of corpses. Not to mention those strange machines, chains, and tools of all kind.
Yes. I've been telling you that Fuller uses his patients as guinea pigs.
What I saw was more akin to torture than medicine.
Do you even hear what you're saying? Dr. Fuller is highly respected.
It's the truth, Ethan. And I'll prove it to you. I'm listening, Mr. Pierce.
Put him upon a charge.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course. He's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins. And that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
Should I tell her or should I not? I think this is the type of game that has like different outcomes.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than...
Oh, see?
Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow.
This will affect my
Perhaps I'll
destiny.
find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
You're supposed to be dead, bro. How are you liking the game so far? I think it's pretty cool. It exceeded my expectations. That is good.
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah
That
Hawkins.
fucking dog gets on my nerves so
Can I come
badly
in?
bad, bro.
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here. You know each other. Our paths crossed, briefly. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me. You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later. Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me. May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings. Please forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Yeah. That's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, no, he just died screaming for his life, being thrown around by some invisible force.
What happened to your husband is terrible, Mrs. Sanders. But from what I saw, it was inevitable. The man I met yesterday had lost his reason. He suffers no longer, if you would allow me such a platitude.
Of course. Thank you for your kind words. Nobody in that hospital would have deigned to speak them to me. However, it will require more than that to soothe my mind. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
Mrs. Sanders, I understand your grief, and I extend my deepest condolences.
You're cold-hearted, Ken.
But I had nothing to do with the death of your husband. I've just arrived on Darkwater. I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
The death of the Hawkins family? You mean it was not an accident? This accursed island knows only tragedy after tragedy. You too would be advised to flee it like the plague. Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
Did your husband talk to you about Sarah Hawkins' visitor? A shambler, to use his precise terms.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it, I would urge you to make the most of your visit. Because I count on ridding myself of that thing as soon as I can.
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long. The day the Shambler came into the Sanders' lives. A house of artists. Frances Sanders and Sarah Hawkins were close. Friends, even?
Lovers.
Sanders' accession register. He wrote beside the Shambler, "Finally." What did Sarah Hawkins fear so much that she didn't want to sell the painting? He finally won. Was Sanders aware of his imminent doom? He didn't want Sanders to have the painting. She must have felt devastated. She despises Sarah Hawkins, but it's the painting she truly hates. Why? The Shambler. I need to see it.
Whoa, whoa, did you see that? That picture just changed right in front of me. I hope you saw that, dude. That's pretty crazy. Is this the Shambler? I would read the book. Whoa, that's cool. I like that. It is a kind of encyclopedia of monstrous and unknown creatures. I'm beginning to believe that they exist. What's my insanity? Insanity up. Ooh, shaken. Oh, see, it did change.
I could use one of those. Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
I beg you to give it up all hope. I beg you to give up all hope of ever owning this accursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. The Shambler.
Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
I know it's pronounced Shambler, but Shambler. It's there in Boston. The Shambler. Okay.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
You, baby girl.
I have a well-off client in Boston who heard about the death of Francis Sanders and wanted me to size up his estate before making an offer to his widow.
Nice story. Bad lie. Learn how to dupe, Detective. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Not really. At least Fitzroy offered me a drink. Book form, although the observations are relevant, they lack the expertise of an experienced physician. However, the question has allowed us to imagine new ways of exploring human anatomy. Fucked it up. It's a hidey hole.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
Whoa, look at that shit. It's crazy. That's cool. I like that one. Whoa. Nothing but eldritch horrors in this gallery.
The public entrance to the gallery. Why was he so interested in old weapons? The man transforms an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Is this a Shambler? Think so.
What the hell was that?
Ooh. Hearing voices now? Whoa! I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Oh.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Oh, caught me. I don't think I was supposed to die with him.
What the hell was that?
No, 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 no.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger.
Am I supposed to attack him? Or...
I can't even touch it.
Am I dead? I'm dead. Oh.
What the hell was that?
What am I supposed to do? 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 No, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you! I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Examine the Shambler. That's what I'm doing right now. Do I have to go back to the painting maybe?
There has to be a link. Maybe if I destroy it.
Oh, I'm supposed to destroy the painting.
I could try tearing the painting with this thing.
Run, bitch, run, 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 run! Oh.
Damn it.
What? Okay, that's probably the wrong weapon. I probably had the right idea, but you probably had to choose a certain weapon.
What the hell was that?
There was one. I think it's this one. I think it's this one. No. No. That wasn't the Shambler weapon. Oh! Go away, go away, go away, go away, go away.
Damn. Maybe I
Chicken,
can
you
use this dagger. What the hell was that? Maybe it's this guy.
should have paid more attention to the fucking clues in the room. Oh, are you serious?
Damn it!
My anxiety's through the roof right now, dude. I am fucking sweating. Which one?
This dagger looks different.
Ah, this is the one. Okay, he went this way. Just give it a couple seconds. Oh, dude, he was right next to me. Stab him! Woo. Oh, he touched you. You got the black flag.
What's the matter with you?
Goddamn, dude, this game is fun.
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
The Shambler.
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, Where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I still got things to settle with Irene.
I am physically sweating, dude.
Where's the Freud's The Interpretation of Dreams? It's the work that laid the foundations of psychoanalysis. Another volume of the Reverend's wife's diary.
And to think, I thought it was going to be a simple investigation game. And then bam, I'm getting shambled.
The Book of Zion is the foundational work behind Helena Blavatsky's Theosophical movement. Its followers place truth on the same footing as a religion. What happened here? Let's start over. Where did they break in from? Blood. Seems like amateur work. Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably. This burglar seems to be rather clumsy. What killed all these animals?
Ooh.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work? What the... Charles Hawkins?
It's warded against him.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case. Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Burning the barrel arm. Your mother, Mrs. reads his lines and illustrates acuity as sharp as mine. I hope to gain access to my most precious possession that lies within my safe. And the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine the Greek word. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is a pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of the imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. But gender versus should I say a genius, moi, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe. I would ask that they deliver its content to safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Mr. Armitage of Miskatonic University. Of course. The content of this safe is not a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon. Okay. 3 cylinders.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?